Have you ever been to a foreign country where you don't speak the language? Why did you do? Did you just speak English, or do you try to speak the local language? Do you use gestures? There's something else you can do which many people forget. Hello everyone, my name is Jan van der Aa of Language Boost, and I'm here in Aqaba, in the south of Jordan. Actually, on the other side of the sea here you can see Egypt and even a small part of Israel over there. That's Eilat. I'm actually here on a holiday with my father. And Jordan is a country where I've never been. I don't speak Arabic and been here now for a few days, and the people here don't speak much English. I actually have a pretty hard time communicating to the taxi drivers here. So here we are in Jordan, and over there that's Eilat in Israel. Over there that's Egypt, and then Saudi Arabia is another 10 kilometers in that direction. Now, if you've been abroad to another country where you don't speak the language, of course you can obviously speak English, and you will find out that most people all around the world are learning English and speak at least a few words. There's actually one thing I see most people making a big mistake, and that's actually talking too much, or talking not necessarily too fast, but using too complicated sentences. Now, let me just give you an example. I was in Korea a few years ago, in South Korea, and I was with a Chinese couple. Now, we took this taxi from downtown Seoul to the airport, to Incheon Airport, and we didn't have much time. So my Chinese friend asked his wife, he said something like, 你问这个司机他能不能开快一点啦，不然的话赶不上飞机啦。 And then she was like, excuse me, could you please drive faster? And the driver didn't speak English, obviously, and he was like, oh, he was getting very nervous, and it was like, we got this very uncomfortable situation. And instead I said, wait, I said, huh? No. And the driver, oh, and he understood it directly. If you have the impression that the person you're communicating with doesn't speak English very well, then instead just use gestures or only a few keywords. Faster? You know, that's often enough. Most people all around the world do speak at least a few words English, but are just not very comfortable making sentences and using the language in daily life. And you will notice that if you shorten the information and only give the keywords, everyone will be more relaxed, and anyways, yeah, you will be able to understand each other. Of course, you're not gonna have the local experience. You're cannot have in-depth conversations that you can have if you do speak the local language, but it's often enough. Here, Jordan is my 105th country which I visit, and actually, most of the countries where I've been, I did not speak the language, but just a few gestures here and there, a few English words, and you will be fine most of the time. Let me know your experiences. Have you been abroad? Have you been to countries where you don't speak the language and where they did not speak your language? How did you communicate with them, and how do you experience the country? Do you still have this? Were you still able to enjoy the country, basically? That's my question for you. Look, you can leave your answer in the comments down below here, and I wish you a nice day from Jordan.